Good afternoon and hello, everybody. Movie Watcher 123 here, and for today's live stream, we are going to be talking about the best and worst moments of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue for the second time. Usually, I do these Power Ranger live streams with the Red Ranger, but since I'm doing Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue for the second time, I'm using the Blue Ranger this time. So, yes, I hope all you Power Rangers fans are out there watching because this is a live stream for you. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, let's get started. Now, on the last live stream I did of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, I left off on the episode yesterday again. So, we're going to start off with a different episode. Let me see here. Here we go. As time runs out. Now, in this episode, the Rangers take the Max Solar Zord to space to prevent spores attached to them from going off and releasing toxins into the atmosphere. Meanwhile, Loki and Vipra resurrect Diabolico after Olympius betrays them. So yes, in this episode they have a new Zord called the Max Solar Zord, which only works with the power of the sun. But then the Rangers have a different problem. They have these spores attached to their wrists, and if they don't deal with them right away, it's going to release a potentially fatal toxin into the atmosphere. And they did successfully got rid of them. Nearing the end of the episode, Olympias tries to get along with Loki and Vipra, only to be deceived by him. So now they're planning exact revenge by resurrecting Diabolico, which they did. So you see, Olympias betrayed them. So I give that episode a 10 out of 10. Okay, what else can I do here? Okay, Now, on to the next episode. Alright, here it is. In the freeze zone. Well, in the freeze zone, pardon me. In this episode, Freezerd captures 4 Rangers, with only Carter left to face him and Olympius. Olympius has his problems, as Diabolico returns looking for payback. Banshira keeps Diabolico in check, and sends her son to get Carter, who defeats Freezer and frees his friends with the new Thermo Blaster. So you see, Carter was testing out a new weapon, but then Freezer came and captured Carter's teammates. Now he has to be the only one left to rescue his friends from the monster, which he succeeded. But now Diabolico came back and tried to exact complete revenge against Olympius for taking his star power. He was just about to defeat him until Queen Banshira came and stopped him. Carter has defeated Freezerd and freed his friends with the help of the Thermo Blaster. So yes, for me, I'm a huge fan of Power Rangers. And I've been watching Power Rangers all my life. Okay. I give that episode a 10 out of 10. Okay. Here's the next episode. The Mighty Mega Battles. In this episode, Joel becomes jealous when he mistakes Clark, Miss Fairweather's brother, for her boyfriend. She thought she brought him to the Aqua Base to help design the new Mega Battle armor, which Joel and Chad used to defeat Infinitor. Excuse me. Miss Fairweather later assures Joel that Clark was just her brother. So you see, Joel thought that Clark was Miss Fairweather's boyfriend, which he's not. Clark is her brother. So that's what Miss Fairweather told Joel. And with the power of the new Mega Battle Armor, Joel and Chad use it to defeat the monster Infinitor. Okay, I give this episode a 10 out of 10. What about you guys? If you have any episodes of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue you wish to talk about, put them in the comments below. Or if you're here in the StreamYard studio, put them in the private chat. Okay, on to the next episode. Here is the next one, the Great Egg Caper. Now in this episode, Jinxer loses an egg containing a powerful monster to a smart thief, who the Rangers are also after. His plot to hold the egg for ransom backfires when Jinxer and the monster Birdbane attack him, but he is saved by Kelsey, who discovers the thief has a heart of gold. So the thief had the egg and the Rangers were going after him to get it back, but then Jinxer and the monster Birdbane were after him as well. So now that's going to be a major problem. Anyway, the thief was not as bad as Kelsey had thought. He actually has some good in him. He was just trying to feed the homeless people who were hungry. So what do you think about this episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. And here is the next episode, Ocean Blue. Vipra uses Chad's love interest, a mermaid named Marina, to lure him into a trap. When Marina's life is endangered, Chad summons the strength and courage to defeat Vipra and Lokai and rescue her. The two reunite, but only to part ways soon after. Excuse me. You see, as soon as Chad saw Marina, he instantly fell in love with her. But then Vipra had the nerve to use his love interest to lure him into a trap. The two wanted to be together, but they couldn't. You see, mermaids live in the water, humans live on land, and his friend will assure him that they will be together again real soon. Yeah, that's gonna be tough for Chad, but I'm sure they'll get together again real soon. So, what do you think about this episode, Ocean Blue? How would you rate it? Me, I give it a 10. Okay, here's the next episode, Trakina's Revenge. Now, this is a two-part episode. A two-part episode, so listen up. Trakina, the enemy of the Galaxy Rangers, returns to destroy Earth as vengeance for her defeat. But first, she must absorb enough human life force for power. Leo travels to Earth and to team up with the Lightspeed Rangers to stop her. Chad, Joel, Kelsey, and Dana fight the ghouls to protect Leo, who was fighting off an injury, and Leo destroys them with his quasar saber. Meanwhile, Carter is helping a girl whose parents have been taken by a monster, only to be attacked by more ghouls but is saved by Kai and Maya. The eight Rangers later battle more ghouls while Carter tries to fight Triskull, but Triskull defeats all eight Rangers. Olympius and his demons enter the fray, sabotaging Trakina's power drain and mutating her into a giant maddened creature. While the Rangers try to free Trakina's hostages, Carter and Leo defeat Triskull and are aided by Damon and Kendricks, but they are soon blasted out the window. As a result, the two teams summon the Omega and Galaxy Megazords. Excuse me, but Trakina still lives, causing her to disengage the Galactic Beasts. The two teams then destroy Trakina with the light of Orion-powered Omega Megazord. Guest This episode guest stars Archie Cow, Reggie Roll, Danny Slavin, Valerie Vernon, and Serena Vincent. So in the end, the two teams united to defeat Trakina once and for all. Excuse me. So what do you think about this episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. Excuse me. Be right back. Uh, all right, guys, I'm back now. Okay, just a second. So, yes, after they defeated Trakina, the Lost Galaxy Rangers went back home to the planet of Miranoi. So, what do you think about that episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. All right. Here is the next episode, The Last Ranger. In this episode, an evil monster named Memorace gives four of the Rangers amnesia. Dana holds it off long enough for Miss Fairweather to restore the Rangers' memories. When they rejoin the battle, excuse me, they defeat the demon with the thermal blasters and the Lightspeed Solar Zord. So yeah, when someone develops amnesia, they've lost memory of what they remember. And let me tell you, amnesia is a serious thing. All right. What do you think about that episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. Okay. On to the next episode. And here it is, Sorcerer of the Sands. In this episode, the Rangers are transported into the Shadow World by Olympius and Gatekeeper, where they face invincible dead monsters. They escape with the help of the Sorcerer of the Sands, who Ryan found in hopes of discovering a way to imprison the demons. Olympius remains trapped in the underworld, and Diabolico kills the sorcerer in a battle of spells. So yes, the Rangers were in the Shadow World and were facing off with the monsters they've defeated in their previous battles, and they have to find a way to get out of the shadow world, or they'll be trapped in there forever. But, however, in the end, they did get out, only for Olympias to remain trapped in there. So that's exactly what happened. So, how would you rate this episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. Are you a Power Rangers fan like me? Well, come and join. I'm right here. All right. Next episode. Here is the next episode, Olympias Unbound. Now, in this episode, Jinxer manipulates Captain Mitchell into providing Olympias with enough energy to destroy the Rangers after he escapes the Shadow World with Gatekeeper. When Miss Fairweather interrupts the power feed, the star power is destroyed, allowing the Rangers to defeat the Demon Prince. So, Jinxer was just trying to put Captain Mitchell in a hypnotizing trance in order to give Olympias the power he needs. But unfortunately, he failed to get that power, and the Rangers defeat him in the end. So, there you have it. Um, is anybody going to join me? Well, okay. Well, on to the next episode. Here it is, Neptune's Daughter. Now, in this episode, Marina returns to ask for Chad's help after her father's trident is stolen, which a water demon named Aquafiend uses to drain the water from Mariner Bay. Chad discovers the Chad recovers the trident as well as a captive Marina and safely returns the two to Neptune, god of the sea. So a monster named Aquafiend steals King Neptune's trident and uses it to drain all the water from Mariner Bay. But Chad was quick to retrieve it and rescue Marina. Now both of them are perfectly safe. Okay. How would you rate this episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, time to go to the next episode. And here it is, Web War. A spider monster named Arachnor captures four rangers and the Lightspeed staff. Using the experimental trans-armor cycle, Carter defeats Arachnor and the Viprary to save his friends. So yeah, this spider monster named Arachnor was defeated when Carter uses the experimental trans-armor cycle. And in the end, Arachnor got what he deserved, his own defeat. So what do you think about that episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. What's your opinion? I'd like to hear from you. Okay. So, you have any episodes of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue you wish to talk about? You know where to put them? Okay. Here's the next episode. In the Limelight. Dana's new modeling job jeopardizes her performance as a ranger. She makes a difficult decision to quit modeling to help her friends defeat Trevel. So Dana was just doing some business until a pretty British woman asks Dana to be the new model for her. But she has a problem. She's a ranger, and rangers have to protect the city from evil. And so, in the end, she has to make a difficult decision: be a model or be a ranger. To which she chose being a ranger. Okay. How would you rate that episode? For me, I give it a 10 out of 10. How are you guys liking this live stream so far? Okay. Ah, your favorite episode. Well, that's good, Anna Loveberry. You really liked In the Limelight. Well, that's good. How would you rate that episode on a scale of 1 to 10? Um, I've put in the StreamYard link if you wish to join me. If you want me to put it again, I can do that. I'm so glad that you liked that episode. Oh, you give it a 9 or 10. You like that it's the last standalone episode before the final arc, for the finale. Well, that's good. Okay, it's time for the next episode. Oh, your other favorites are The Great Egg Caper, Yesterday Again, Face from the Past, and Olympia's Unbound. Well, it looks like we have something in common. Get this, I have Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue on DVD. Okay, here's the next episode, Wrath of the Queen. With four Rangers trapped, Carter has a decisive showdown in the Skull Cavern with Banshira, who has already killed Viper and Lokai in her quest for power. When he strikes her with the battle booster, Carter and his teammates escape the Skull Cavern. Diabolico vows revenge against Banshira to avenge Lokai. So yes, even though that the Skull Cavern is destroyed, Queen Banshira is not going to give up that easily. She still has some aces up her sleeve. And after Queen Banshira defeated Lokai, Diabolico will stop at nothing to gain revenge against Queen Banshira. So, how would you rate this episode? For me, I give it a 10. Banshira's face when she has her full body is terrifying. Yes, I know. Terrifying to some, but not everybody. Okay. Ah, you think so too? Well, that's great. Okay. On to the next episode. Okay, next episode. Rise of the Super Demons. Now, in this episode, Olympius captures and enslaves Diabolico and uses him to battle the Rangers and destroy their Megazords. They are just barely bailed out by the new Life Force Megazord, which feeds off their life energy to destroy both demons. During their victory, however, Jinxer places a battling card on the Life Force Megazord. So yes, in the end of this episode, they were finally able to defeat Diabolico and Olympius for good. For good, excuse me. But unfortunately, Jinxer places a battling card on the Life Force Megazord. Anyway, I give this episode a 10. Why not? What about you? How would you rate this episode? Yes, it was very epic. I always like I always wanted to see a lot of action, adventure, and plenty of explosives. I give it a 10 too. That's great. Okay. Two. Now this is the last episode of this series, a two-part finale. The Fate of Lightspeed. Now here it is. Queen Banshira begins a ceremony that will release all the demons from the Shadow World to Earth. Jinxer's card activates, releasing hundreds of batlings into the Aqua Base. The Rangers, the Rangers, hang on a sec. You binge watched Lightspeed Rescue back in February in only 8 days. Oh, I see. The Rangers are forced to evacuate the Aquabase, but they later become trapped. The Omega and Life Force Megazords are then taken over by the Batlings. Banshira holds the ceremony and brings the Skull Cavern to Mariner Bay. Yeah, though that's okay. You wanted to say what you have to say. Anyway, Banshira holds the ceremony and brings the Skull Cavern to Mariner Bay, where the ceremony was to take place. Four Rangers evacuate the Aquabase on a submarine and fire torpedoes at the hijacked Life Force Megazord, causing the Megazord and the base to explode. Carter and Ryan ram the mobile armor vehicle into the Omega Megazord, destroying it. During the final battle, Carter kicks Banshira into the Skull's cavern tomb, causing it to crumble. Causing it to crumble. Excuse me. With the demons gone, the Rangers return their morphers and then resume to their normal lives. So, this is a two-part finale of this series. Right before this series ended, the Batlings were unleashed all over the Aquabase, destroying everything in their path. Once they were taking over the Megazords, they started destroying the Aquabase, and everybody had to evacuate. Once they got out of there, the Aquabase exploded and was destroyed completely. And after Queen Banshira's defeat, Mariner Bay is safe once again. And now the Rangers return their morphers and resume to their normal lives. So yes, this was the final episode of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. So that's it then. Ah, yes, I remember that one. Actually, after Banshira was kicked in the demon tomb, Banshira used her tendrils to pull Carter in the tomb with her, only to be only for Diabolico to come. You see, Queen Banshira thought that Diabolico came to help, but he said it like this: "Of course I came to help. Help the Rangers destroy you." So yes, Diabolico cut Banshira's tendrils off, causing her to fall. And after that, Banshira was defeated and the Rangers saved the day. So I give this episode a 10 out of 10. The ending of this series was absolutely phenomenal. Yes, it was. Great season indeed. So, that's it then. That's all the episodes of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I hope that everyone who's watching had a great time here. And Anna, I have a question for you. If you were a Power Ranger, what color ranger would you like to be? Okay. Ah, the Pink Ranger. For me, I like to be the Red Ranger because red, however, is my first favorite color, and it always will be. Okay. Well, that's it, everybody. Pink Lightspeed Ranger because you love the design of the suits. Oh yes, yes, that's right. The design, their suits, their suit designs are absolutely amazing. Yep, I like how they designed them. Hmm. Well, that's all the episodes of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. After the fate of Lightspeed, the series has ended, and I'd like to thank Anna for coming here and enjoying this live stream with me. All right, thanks for coming here, Anna. Join me on my other live streams. Come by anytime when I go live, okay? Anyway, there you have it, everybody. This is where I end the live stream because there are no more episodes to talk about. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And hopefully, I'll come up with another live stream to do for you. So, thank you all for watching. And if you have any ideas on what live stream I should do next, feel free to comment down below. Okay? Comment down below which live stream I should do next. I probably will have to do a community post about it. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day and see you real soon. Bye.